Let's start with Aries, which is a male sign, and it is a fire sign. Aries, you are climbing the walls, and there you go, excess fire. You're not sure what it is you're going to do. You're not sure that you're going to make it. You're not sure what's going on. You're just not sure. Well, you have too much fire. Fire gives vitality. But when it's too much, it gives anxiety. It's like you want to jump out of your skin. So you have to go to the beach. You have to be by water, or something a lot more simple. You need to put on our sensory therapy music. It doesn't matter that you don't know Spanish. This is a video. If you put this video on while you're sleeping, we have it 10 hours long. The entire 10 hours, you are going to be getting a healing in the other dimensions, which is where the elements are. Aries, I suggest you do this because other than that, what are you going to do? Throw yourself off the building? I prefer you dive into water. Use our new technique, relatively new technique called the glacier technique. You visualize that you have a glacier on top of your head or that you are living inside an igloo. That visualization creates a reality in the other dimension that diminishes all that fire, Aries. I think you're going to make some huge mistakes because of your impatience. You're going to do stuff that if you didn't have all this extra fire, you wouldn't do it. Think not twice, think 3 times before you make a decision or you open your mouth, Aries. You are going to get into trouble because of the excess fire. And it's only going to get worse on the planet. So we're going to continue on with Leo. Leo, you are a fire sign, male, and you're in the middle of what they say is going to be something that's going to burn up the planet, which is a super solar flare, being predicted basically by everybody. It's including in the Singapore news. It's also on spaceweather.com. It's all over the place, the information. But the Singapore news says that we're going to get hit by a super, and it was supposed to be from last night to today, but this continues, a super solar flare, and that you should turn off all your electronic devices. You can't just turn them off. You have to pull them out of the wall. Because if that wire is still in the wall, that extra electricity that's going to supposedly burn the grids goes into your electronic equipment. So pull it out of the wall, turn it off and pull it out of the wall. And do not sleep near anything that radiates, please, which includes cell phones. So Leo, which is where I started, you didn't take care of your fire. You have too much fire. You have been dumbed down. You are less intelligent now because of the excess fire. Less intelligent because of the excess fire. Because after all, you have it all under control because you're not screaming and killing people. Well, you know what? You can hurt people with your extra fire. But in this case, you hurt yourself, Leo. You held in that fire. You look like a little tightly wound doll. And this is your mantra. Even though I hate and my heart is broken, I love and accept myself. And if you're so delicate, Leo, that you think that you don't have hate, change the mantra to, even though I'm frustrated, I love and accept myself. But then don't complain if it takes a little bit longer because you really did not want to confront all that hatred you have inside of you because you think everybody's dumb. That's a Leo contention that they never verbalize. You need to get it. You need to deprogram that from your mind because it is affecting you in terms of your personality, your development, and your vibration. Your vibration is not good, and your personality is changing due to the excess fire. What is this with all the excess fire and how it can affect you? Every medicine on this planet, from shamanism, which is the original medicine, to how Jesus Christ practiced medicine, to how Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic, how they practice medicine. All of them say that health is a balance of the 4 elements. We are not balanced on this planet. Not getting into the global warming debate. Definitely, we have an excess fire on the planet. Definitely, the fire signs are the most vulnerable. And definitely, Leo, you need to take down the fire or you just are not going to be you. And what you intend on getting, you are not going to get. Going on now to the next fire sign is Sagittarius, which is a male sign. Something is going on, something outside factor. looks like black magic to me, and I'll describe what it is that I'm seeing. I see like a blanket thrown over you, but it reaches the ground. And then on the ground, it's hammered into the ground like you do with a tent. You undo the tent, you open it up, and then you put stakes in the corners, you pull it so it's nice and taut, and then you don't get rained on, you have some protection. In this case, this type of black magic completely eliminates the person to where people can't see the person or feel their energy. It's like totally flat. If you send in a resume and somebody did that type of black magic on you, your resume would become like invisible. It's like making you invisible. So if you know of somebody that can do an analysis to see if you fall into the group that has that black magic, I suspect, see what I'm doing here? This is where the bad spirits come in, and for me to be doing this is a little bit unusual. So I'm getting some interference. Check it out, Sag. Reduce your fire. Why didn't I say this at the beginning? What is the food of the devil? Fire. What almost took Darth Vader? What took Darth Vader down? Hatred, because he lost his mother. Hatred is fire. Fueled by fire. It's not fueled by water. It's fueled by fire. So he almost took down the entire universe because he had excess fire he never processed. That's what the mantras are for. It's a type of mental yoga that you process very easily. So Sagittarius, you need to do the mantra, even though I hate and my heart is broken, I love and accept myself. And if you suspect that maybe somebody did some kind of magic on you, go check it out, get it taken care of. But it would be kind of easy to do black magic on you because you're down and out to start out with. I suspect that you've been holding back what you really want for decades. And so now you are not in such a great place because that was an awful lot of time for that fire to be sitting in front of you, inside of you, around you, polluting everything that you do. You're too frustrated. Your mantra, even though I hate and my heart is broken, I love and accept myself. Please do it. It's important. Sag.